50.
It's live. Yeah. He just sold a apartment complex, eight
Ooh.
bedroom.
Oh, Pittsburgh.
I thought it was in Richmond.
I don't know.
Sold it for 560. Bro, he's got two Porsches. He has his inspection company he's running. He's trucking. He bought two 18-wheelers. Like he's running the CVFA. He's got 4 rental properties.
Yeah.
That's pretty fucking diverse.
Yeah.
That's a wide range.
Sound like you bitch getting fucked. Sound like you
Like
bitch getting fucked.
Yeah, that
Sound
boy
like
ain't
you
got
bitch
no
getting
time.
fucked, bro.
Oh, I
About bummy.
Don't worry about that.
Why you can't? It's your emotion.
You think so?
That's what you do it for.
You do it to get your time back. That nigga ain't got no time.
You ain't got no time.
No, but I'm saying, what I mean at that point, what do you do? Like when you're that old, when you're in your 50s.
That's when you care about your bitch the most. You got nothing else to lose.
Now, I feel like when I'm in my I'm already getting kind of older, and I feel like now I'm already more worried about just like working. Like it's fun to me.
You're not really older. You in that mid stage when you trying to get that lifestyle though.
Yeah, no, but I'm saying I feel like even if I was 50 and I had made it, I would still want to be like flipping houses, start my own. Yeah, I wouldn't want to work for nobody and do a 9 to 5.
Yeah, no, hell,
but
yeah.
if I'm working for myself and I'm building my
There's probably
own stuff,
a whole bunch of drive behind it.
Yeah, so like he was saying, my son can take this company over. My
Yeah,
son
no, it's real though. It's real
So
though.
like,
Yeah.
actually, I would say now I'm more worried about somebody fucking my bitch. But when I'm 50, if that happens, I'm not worried about it.
You not worried about it.
No, I mean honestly, I don't think I
He
would
worried.
He would worry about it.
I mean, you not gonna be worried about it to the point where you gonna be like, you don't care.
Cause
But
you
you
gonna
gonna
think about
dive hella into work. Yeah,
Cause you gonna think about it. You doing all this stuff, so you most likely take care of her. So then you gonna feel like, damn, she's ungrateful, betrayal. You did all this work for her to be, and then she just fucking off with a guy who he might even work at McDonald's. He might work at Wawa.
But that's life.
You like this? It is life. That's what I'm saying.
That's a
So can you
tough
live with
pill,
that?
though.
That's what I'm saying.
But
That's what you're
That's
saying.
the whole point I was
You
saying at the beginning.
trading that life, and it's like,
But y'all are asking me right now, Josh, if you got testicular cancer, would you be? No, that's not. I hope that doesn't happen to me, right?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is
all
if
of this is hypothetical.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
If I had an 8-pack and got testicular cancer, I'd be a little bit better. That's what I'm saying. He's got himself in a good.
Yeah, definitely.
If he did get cheated on at 50,
He could probably bounce back quick.
100%.
Yeah, it's about the dollar bill at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dang, you get another cheater.
And also,
But he don't care at that point.
He cares.
just there to fuck.
Everybody cares.
what matters?
No, if you're not looking for the relationship, you don't care.
Everybody looks for a relationship. That's what we humans.
Yeah.
Nobody don't
I
want a
hear you.
relationship. You gotta have a partner. You got to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Be happy. You kind of.
Yeah, you got to.
Yeah.
But this is the fucked up part is, bro. I feel like I'm happiest when I don't have a partner. Like, there's a small window.
It's the right partner. You gotta find the right partner.
Yeah.
Because it's the right partner that feeds into everything you with.
It'll grow.
It's like it's really your partner. That's not a partner if you feel like that.
No, because I can't say I have not. I've had a girlfriend.
No. Look.
Partner.
Look.
Not a girlfriend.
See, that's what.
Partner.
But look. That's what I'm saying. Because people get confused. She might be a good girl, but she not be a good partner.
No, she wasn't a good partner.
That's what
That's
we're
what I'm
saying.
saying.
You had a girlfriend, yeah.
So if you had a right partner, it's like
Yeah.
your fire's still there. A good person that's not a good person that's not a good partner kills your fire.
All right, but this is pessimistic and negative, but I'm gonna say it. I feel like in today's society, and I'll even take blame as like dudes. I feel like we have, like women push us to be better, right? Like the reason, like you said,
A good woman,
the
yeah.
reason that we,
Oh,
the reason that we,
you do everything for the most part
For
for
a
a woman.
Yeah,
Not
you
saying
do.
that.
They don't, some of them drain you though, cause they're like
No, not in the
Oh.
aspects of like the woman drains you, but like you gonna do the CMOS,
Yeah.
because you're trying to get a girl.
You
Now
want
you
bread.
looking for the
yeah,
right one.
yeah,
So,
yeah.
at the
Yes,
end of the day,
overall,
it's
yeah,
always gonna
yeah.
be woman.
It's the motivation factor.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah,
got you.
and I feel like we don't motivate women enough because we don't ask them to do shit. Like
Yeah,
as a
yeah.
women are like, you need to have a job, you need to be handsome, you need to do. They have standards for themselves. Us, we're just like, you just need to be hot. And then we bitch because we're like, oh, girls don't do shit. It's
Yeah.
our fault. We don't hold them to no standard. Like, I'm not saying all women. I'm not saying.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
saying-
no. Yeah.
I'm saying women hold us to a good standard and they make us work hard. They make us grind.
Yeah.
And then the vice versa, we're not doing that.
It's their upbringing though too though. It's their upbringing. You know what I'm saying?
In what sense?
In a sense, in regardless of what we want, they will want to do that on their own. You feel what I'm saying? Like so, like our culture, we're like United States culture, but look at like probably like Mexico and like foreign countries. They teach their women to be like providers and want like their goal is to take care of the man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See
And
what I'm
that's
saying?
where
But that used to be us. That used to be America.
That's what I'm saying. But we messed it up.
Yeah,
that's
he's
what I'm saying.
It got to the point where it's this.
It's
like,
the upbringing of it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like they're not teaching
Yeah.
their daughters to this how you take care of a man and do this. So we won't even have to worry about that.
It's the
Our
capitalism.
job is just to hunt and they just to nurture. You know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like also though it came into consideration of like we didn't appreciate it. Honestly, like it was always like, oh, what you do? All you do is take care of the my mom. Perfect example. She was a stay-at-home mom.
Yeah.
Took care of the house, cleaned the house, raised the kids, right? And there would always be that like little spiteful argument where my dad would be like, well, if you worked, shit would be easier.
But
So
that's
it was
not.
constantly pushed.
They ain't really on her though. That's when like prices start getting more not affordable for one person just to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
So
what
yeah,
she
like it's like
priced herself
yeah,
out of having women
Yeah.
stay at the crib.
but that's not our fault though. That's like society, the government doing that shit.
But who runs the shit? Men.
I don't know. We don't know who runs it.
Men run it.
We
Bro.
just sit back. We don't know.
Men
We
run
don't know who at the big table saying everything. You can't say
Who do you
that.
think runs it?
I don't know. At the end of the day, a woman.
No.
Cause you gotta say a
can
man
go-
is controlled by women. That's our
No,
motivating
but-
factor.
But yes, simpletons like us. I'm not talking about like no war was decided because Putin's bitch got fucked. It was land. It was.
But
fucking-
war started over women though.
No.
Yes.
Which one?
What's the Greek? What's the Roman giant? What's it? Not Alexander. Which one is on what? I gotta look it up though.
All right. Let's just say. this.
Great wars have
Let's say-
started over women.
let's say that
Oh,
we-
Troy was over women.
The battle of Troy?
The Battle of Troy.
I'm not hit.
I ain't got. Yeah.
Cause she dipped, bro. Yeah, she dipped. She dipped to go to what the? Good thing for phones.
Regardless, all right. Look, let's agree with this. I'll say I know what Troy is, and I'll say they fought over a woman, right? Let's talk about World War I, World War II. All the big wars, bro, they don't happen over women. Like they happen over land, material.
It's ego.
Yeah, so it's like, and that's all men, bro. Men do like, without being misogynistic, men do run the world. I think majority of people would agree to that, and even to a detriment, we run the world. Like, it maybe if women did run the world, it would just be some like spiteful shots thrown on Twitter instead of a fucking bomb. I don't know, but I'm just saying.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's a tough one.
I don't know. It's a tough one.
That's a whole.
I know the power of women, bro. People do anything for women.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. That's powerful. It's like the most powerful thing on earth. People would throw their whole life away if you catch a woman cheating. You would
So
kill.
her-
You
yeah.
kill
You kill
yourself.
her and yourself. What else would make you do that?
Oh no, I got you.
Literally, what else?
I said the
What else
same
would make
thing.
you do that?
End of
I
the
said I
world.
cheat on again.
What else would make you do that?
Yeah, that's it.
People lose their job, won't even do that.
Yeah.
What else
You
would
be
make
like,
you do that?
yeah, okay, I can find another one.
It's
Yeah.
that powerful, bro. So I was like, it's like that's a driving force of the world.
I won't argue with that. But that's good marketing.
What?
You gotta give women credit, bro. That's good marketing, bro. Like, what,
No, it's. I think that's a good product.
yeah,
It ain't even
is.
marketed. Well, I mean, it is marketed, but to the extent it don't need to be marketed.
But okay, vice versa, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is gonna sound weird as fuck saying it out loud. I can already hear it. But if we marketed dick the right way, right? Then we could corner the market too. Women are just better at the shit. Like they hold. Like I'm dead ass. I've thought about it because I at one point I was spiteful. I'm like, bro, women aren't shit. Blah, blah, blah. I was at like whack ass, and I'm thinking to myself like, they don't cook, they don't clean no more, they don't do other shit. And then I was thinking to myself like, bro, we don't hold them to any standard.
True though.
I have to do all the things that I'm doing because if I'm like, all right, if I want to get pussy, I know I need to have a job. I need to have a good credit score. I need to be making shit shake, some money. I need to try to get good clothes on, bro. If I saw like, I'll do it. Like if a girl just was attractive,
Yeah.
she could not know how to talk there. Like you know what I'm saying? We don't give.
You
a
gonna make it
fuck.
happen?
Yeah.
But like we said though, from the beginning though, it's because people that's in a rich position, they just bow. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of what we do, they be like, shit, I don't really have to do much. 'Cause I can just get with this simple dude
Yeah.
right here and just pay for everything. I don't have to do nothing.
And that's the problem with the man. But what I'm saying is people go, oh, okay. People will go and look at like men will go, oh well, that's women like being whack as fuck. No, it's men.
Yeah.
We're the problem.
Yeah, we're the problems.
Because we're not holding the standard.
Yeah,
They're if we held women to the same standard that they hold us to,
yeah,
bro, humanity would be on fire in my opinion.
yeah. Oh yeah, Greek. It was Helen. She started the Trojan War.
How many people died in the Trojan? No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Fuck Helen.
Nah, but that. Hey, look. I feel like right now in time, and like the time that we're in,
Yeah.
as a whole,
Yeah.
I feel like conversations like this
Mhm.
are always negative. Like we're not ever actually trying to figure out what the problem is. It's just blaming. It's like men aren't shit, women are shit. We're both human, and we
Yeah.
both have our own shit going
Yeah.
coming up. But there is a problem, and we really do need to get to the root.
Yeah.
There really is a problem with like
Women gotta speak. I mean, we all gotta speak from an honest perspective. Like put our pride and ego to the side with it, and tell our true faults. Cause we all have faults. Cause some people like we worry about what they doing, but we don't say like what we do for real as much. And then you gotta have like the levels of perspective of it. Cause we seeing it from our perspective, then we gotta see from, you know what I'm saying, that perspective.
Yeah.
Like we're talking about then that perspective. It's like 4 different perspectives of just one of a male species. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's the same thing for women too, though. You know what I'm saying?
But don't you think? And that's why I like spin back on that. Something that I feel like is always better to do is like chalk it up to just being human.
Okay.
Because it's like.
But the human experience not the same for everyone.
It's not, but you can't sit here and break everything out. Like if you're doing a puzzle,
Yeah.
you'd get just like, okay, that's almost blue. Put that in the blue pile. You
Okay.
might dial in, break it up into more and more pieces as you go.
Yeah.
But we need to at least take the puzzle out the box and at least start splitting these bitches up, get the edges out, like figure out that part first.
Yeah.
We can't dial into like every little thing. I
Yeah,
feel like
yeah.
it's just such a root problem, and we're just like everything I see. I don't know about y'all. Everything I see on like what we're doing podcast wise
Mm-hmm.
is just negative as fuck.
What
And
you mean?
that might just be my algorithm. It's just from talking about men and women.
But I think they trying to get to the point.
It's comparisons.
It's
It's
just-
not a fair comparison.
It's beginning because they starting a conversation. It
That's
just
good.
it just got to grow over time from it. You know what I'm saying? Once people reside it though, you know what I'm saying? Because like if they never talked about it, we just keep having a problem. So it's just like it's the beginning of it. You know what I'm saying? Of trying to solve the problem. Because nobody has the true answers to everything.
Mm-mm.
Because like I said, like everything is different from all different perspectives. But some people they just box their stuff in from one perspective, so the argument is like boom, boom, boom. But you
Yeah,
don't have
I
somebody
heard.
from right here and there talking where it's like I can see you in the middle right there.
Yeah.
Everybody speak from this level or from this level, so you're gonna have battling because they
And that's on
only see their side for real.
every fucking like any topic.
Yeah,
Discussion.
yeah,
Michael Jordan, LeBron. Like it could be something that little or something as big as that conversation. But yeah, I feel like the conversation. Not only is it okay. Not only is it not being had, it's not being had the right way. I feel like it's just
Yeah.
a constant like point finger, and it's like we're both. You could really blame it, in my opinion, on instant gratification and the
yeah,
the disease of just us constantly wanting better, seeing better, needing better. Like I want to move here, I want to be there. What am I like? You're never content with what you're at.
yeah,
So how could you ever be content in a relationship?
yeah,
You know what I mean? You could really blame it on that, in my opinion.
yeah. It's like they got an automatic like clock on, like a time limit when you trying to get stuff done for real. So it's like you don't even put reality into it. You know what I'm saying? Or failure into it. They try to just get everything right. And if it don't work, it's just like people give up on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What's his name was talking about that, the liability loop, when I was talking to Justin when I was
Mhm.
down in Atlanta. He was saying the same thing in regards of like, yo, people get in this liability loop of they find the information, they try it out, it fails, and then they get sad, and then they find another piece of information, they do it again, it fails, rather than just like, yo, just put your head down and go through it.
Yeah.
So like even with the conversation part of like talking with women, I think a lot of it that I see on my end is like the not clickbait, but like the stuff that garners attention, the stuff where like she said something wild, he said something wild,
Yeah.
and nobody ever goes look at the whole thing. You just see the click,
Yeah,
and then at that point, it's just sparking a debate in the comment section rather than
yeah, yeah,
say we brought a woman on here and we have this evil level playing ground where we talk about the Battle of Troy, we talk about this from our perspective,
Yeah.
but then she's able to give her
Her-
own perspective
yeah.
from there.
yeah.
But yeah, it goes to the instant gratification on like my thoughts too, because it's like nobody gonna really want to sit here and listen to us actually come to a level playing ground.
Yeah, talk to her, yeah.
they
Our
gonna want
attention
They gonna
span
want to
so
hear
short.
the wild stuff.
Yeah, attention span so short.
Yeah.
It's like
Because it's like, okay, yeah, y'all came to an agreement, but that don't mean the world is ever gonna.
Yeah.
But it starts with us. Like if
Yeah.
we came to agreements and then we go find two more people, we have the same conversation on a level playing ground. Then you find them. It's just like you got to start with yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
You
build
can't
up
say-
with it.
yeah.
Yeah. Keep building up with it.
And honestly, I feel like you said, the start of the conversation is having the conversation, obviously. So it's like, I wouldn't even have been talking about this shit had I not seen the negative shit.
Yeah.
And I start thinking, like, is that true? And I'm like, nah, that ain't true. But what is true? And I start thinking about it myself. So
Yeah.
if I'm doing that, I ain't special.
And-
Everyone's doing that.
And then I think like the men and women had to get back into helping each other and start competing instead of competing with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like a ego battle between men and women now. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like just helping each other build with each other. So I feel like So like women, they're getting a lot more money now and becoming more like successful in like the business world. So a lot of men ego be getting away where they just wanna they're not as willing to work with them because they feel like I'm the man in this. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like coming to a solution together and just building together for real. Yeah. It's more like a boom, 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 and then a woman feel like she might have to overstep her because she feel like she's a woman, so she have to do more to make sure that like she even deserve to be there. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's just so much ego on both sides of it.
And then I mean I don't know. I always say like when we talk about stuff like this, I always feel like we're better than what we give ourselves credit for. Like on a like we're like rewind 100 years from now, and then fast forward to now, we've done pretty good like progression wise. Give us another 100, 200 years, and we think so like small because we're so like we're so.
Well, our life is small though. Yeah. When you start saying like, yo, this, you're never gonna see that. Which is the tough part.
We think that we're so important, and it's because it's our life. Like,
we're
important. You know what I'm saying? But in reality,
we're a blip.
even if you are like someone who created Wi-Fi, we don't know. Yeah, that's a really important person.
Yeah,
and like he created Wi-Fi. We don't even know his name. So it's like we're not going to be known most likely.
Yeah.
So it's like
most people don't know who created electricity for real. Like kids, like new kids. Like I don't know.
No,
that's
so
crazy.
It's like once you think of it that way, it's like okay, it makes sense, and also like give yourself some time. It's always like I forget 1919 or 1920s with the Great Depression, just got out of a world war, like everything was going wrong in the world. They just had that terrible disease. Was it something
smallpox?
No.
Black Plague. Was that?
That wasn't the 20. It was the Spanish flu, right?
Was it Spanish flu?
That was 1919 because they was saying the same thing with like the pandemic. It happened kind of around the same time.
So it's like, and we thought ours was bad. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Imagine how bad that was. You know what I'm saying?
It was probably dropping like flies.
You're in the worst shit.
Yeah, dark.
That's dude. That would be awful. That would have been awful, bro. That would have been. But anyway, y'all. All right, I gotta bring it up. Y'all see all these alien?
Alien what?
The UFOs, all this stuff is getting shot out of the sky.
I thought that was a balloon from China.
Yeah.
No, it was a balloon from China, and then four things in total have been shot out of the sky in 3 days.
I saw some. I heard some got shot out in the Canada sky.
Canada sky. One was in, I want to say like Mexico area. I'm not even gonna say it because I'm not gonna be right. But anyway, it was 3 different ones that got shot out of the sky.
And they all look the same.
They said that they are trying to get it and figure out what it was. Because a UFO is just unidentified object, so it doesn't mean it's alien.
Yeah.
But they said it's like it's a UFO. They don't know what it is, and then they came out and said, I think today, that it's not an alien or extraterrestrial. Okay. But then Joe Rogan posted, he was like, the government's like, it was TMZ breaking news. TMZ says it's not extraterrestrial, and then he goes, now I'm starting to believe that it is.
Yeah,
that's the tough part with news. Yeah, with news, it's like. We got to the point where nobody believe anything, so it's hard to do due diligence to say like it's just what you believe.
Because they got a script.
Because they got an agenda. Somebody else probably has an agenda. You never really know who's just coming out to say like, "Hey, this is like factual evidence, almost like science." Everybody is like pushing an agenda. Yeah.
Like,
I don't know how to feel about it.
Yeah. Like it's YouTube.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. What's gonna make people watch? Like they're not trying to tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
They don't really care. They just want to know. Like that.
They want your attention. That's how they want your attention.
That reporter's career is on the line from this thing. Like if he calls out UFOs, oh my God, breaking news!
Yeah.
1,000 clicks. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's just like
good job,
else.
good ratings. It's all about the ratings.
Exactly.
All about the ratings.
It's
insane. So when you look at it like that, it's like, oh okay, duh. They're gonna say the shit that they want to say that is needed. But no, that shit's the media as a whole. Like just media as a whole.
Yeah.
Since we've become, I'd say 20, has really. Maybe it's just because we're older and this happens to every generation.
Yeah.
Get around our age, but bro, like silencing people, just like what we're starting to see is crazy.
Like the Matrix breaking for real. Like the Matrix is breaking in front of our eyes though. It's so much happens. Like it's overwhelming for real. Cause like this happened today, this happened yesterday, this happened. And it's like all at once. It's like they can't keep up with trying to keep things quiet no more. It's like leaks coming through. Like so now people waking up like, damn, he might be right though. You know what I'm saying? Like even with the Kanye joint, you know what I'm saying? Like you see like they say Adidas double back and trying to create a new deal with them now because they lost 1.3 billion in 4 months. You know what I'm saying? And Kanye didn't lose any money because all his money was just from projected sales in the future. So he really didn't lose nothing for real.
Yeah.
They lost the money in 4 months. So it's like, hey, so now you start to evaluate everything he's saying. Like, is this some like? Why would you go back to that if you're going against your belief? You know what I'm saying? Just stuff like that. Even with Andrew Tate, it's like he been preaching this for so long and saying what's gonna happen. Now you seeing it happen like he said it was. Like, wait, like we were talking about earlier, like with the AI. It's like the phone conversation. You like, is this real? Because you can see how they can make AI pictures. Like they can make some pictures of us or have a conversation. So it's like, what's real now? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's
a lot
real
of the
now?
AI stuff. Because remember, was it like right before the pandemic when Will Smith was doing all those videos and he was just like, yo, it's so easy to tell you like what's real and what's not.
Yeah.
And now it's like, yo, like a couple years go by and you looking at it like, yo, what is real if you're looking at it? Because a whole bunch of stuff is like CGI.
Yeah.
And they're putting it into the real world. It used to just be in movies.
Yeah.
So now you question everything. So like even like the space land, I'm like, damn, you think about the space land and then you think about Marvel movies. That ain't never like a Marvel movie for real. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially back then when people didn't have access to everything, you could have fooled anybody right now. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't believe in the movie.
No, at all.
Why don't you go back?
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. and they tried and failed
Did you see the
in front of our eyes.
Did
Which
you
one?
see the video where the dude walked up to Neil Armstrong with the Bible?
Nah, what?
Walks up to Neil with a Bible and goes,
swear, yeah.
He said, put your hand on this Bible and swear you walked on the moon. And he's just like, looks at him, he just walks away. He's like, put your hand on the Bible. Just say it. Do it right now. He said, I'll give you $100 to put your hand on the Bible and say you walked on the moon. And all the people are like, get away from me. He's like, I'm not going to play into your games. Well, it's like,
bro, if you went to the moon,
I did it. Boom, give me my 100. Thank you.
Or lie at that point, like.
Then you got people back then that died on a Bible that he did do it.
Yeah.
Because they seen that. And it's like,
you know, they said they recorded over the moon landing, the original one. There was a shortage in film. They have every single president inauguration.
That's a crazy excuse to say.
They said they filmed over it because there was a shortage in
NASA.
Yeah.
NASA.
Yes, bro.
That's why they ended the program. I'm like, you're not going to end no program like.
Look into that shit. You're telling me we have all the resources in the world on Earth right
now. Yeah.
And we could barely launch in 60 whatever. We could barely launch it off the Earth. But then it got to the moon. We got off the bitch. We got back in it. And then it shot back here. How'd you get, like, you know what I'm saying? How'd you get me back here?
How you even have the suits to even last up there?
I'm not even looking into it.
And then it's like, you make you think about like,
it's too deep for me.
How can you go to space? You can't go to the bottom of the ocean. You know what I'm saying? It's something that's right here where we at. And you got enough to do that. Like, come on now.
Like that ocean serious.
Ocean serious.
But that's why we need robots.
Nah.
Send them down there. Send them up there.
They gonna send something back.
Yeah.
They gonna send something back there. Like,
yeah,
all right, chill out.
Yeah, I was talking about that recently. I was like, imagine a Reddit robot, a Reddit AI robot.
What's that?
Like, so when you program these robots, you give it like, let's say you give the AI the database of Google.
Okay.
All the questions that's ever been asked in Google, everything that's good. That's how they get all the the answers. It's shit that we've put in.
Yeah.
They don't formulate on themselves.
Yeah. Okay.
So imagine if you only let like an AI use Reddit. How
the wildest shit.
They
gonna ask the questions that it need to be asked though, because it'd be the most outlandish shit. Like no filter to it.
Gonna go crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, that shit would be hilarious.
No, that's hard.
That's gonna happen. I mean, all that stuff's happening
in front of us though. It's crazy.
Yeah.
You notice how it rolls out so fast?
What?
Everything. Like it goes from being like, bro, that's not gonna happen, and then all of a sudden,
everybody using
ChatGPT drops, and now it's just AI, and I'm like,
electric cars, they ending gas cars in California in 2020,
you saw all the
2025.
commercials for the Super Bowl?
And I see it. I ain't watched Super Bowl.
Oh, bro, everything was talking about electric cars, everything, and I'm like, that's like whatever, cool, but I'm just saying like,
did you freeze an electric car coming back from the game?
Yes.
We had we had a state football. We had state flag tournament up in Northern Virginia. It snowed and it turned off
because when the
it's too cold.
The cold makes the battery run faster. So we went from 60% thinking, all right, we can get to the next charging station.
Yeah.
And we're driving and it goes 60, 30, 20, like fast, 0. And the thing is that you don't really think about is when you're driving, our phones were dying.
Oh yeah.
But we didn't want to plug our phones in
because they would take
electricity.
That's insane.
So our phones died, and then you can't walk to the gas station and go get gas and fill it up.
Yeah.
You have to tow it to a fucking
Oh, y'all towed it.
charging station.
I thought y'all walked.
No,
Oh,
have to
because you
tow
can't.
it to a charging
you
station.
Damn. How
And
much
so
is a tow?
400. Because the closest charging
Whoa.
station, because you have to go to a
Got me scared to
supercharger.
get a Tesla.
You have to go to
Whoa.
a supercharger.
Picture if you had kids. They could have
And no,
froze.
it gets way worse because we get to the supercharger. It was a 6-hour event to get a tow truck to come get us. We get to the supercharger. It's 2.5 hours to charge it.
So now you just sitting there.
Whoa.
So we charge it for 2.5 hours. It's cold still, so it's burning faster. So we drive. We had to stop halfway. We'll say halfway because we have to recharge because it's dying.
Do you have to
Is
pay?
it cheaper? The charge?
The charge is free? It's free
Oh.
charge.
Oh.
And but this is
But a 2-hour charge, right? It's
Yeah,
like,
that's insane. That's
but you
insane.
charge at your house though,
This
can't
was
it?
a 2012.
Yeah.
This was a 2012 Tesla.
Okay.
So this is completely different now.
Ben
but
had money.
Still, there wasn't
Talk
mine.
about it.
It
Oh,
wasn't-
Brad.
Yeah, it wasn't mine.
Yeah.
No, it was Cody's.
Okay.
Yeah, Cody.
Shout out to Cody, man. I miss my guy.
He bought one. No, but the it made me think about it. I'm like, bro, I'm going conspiracy theories here a little bit. All right.
Yeah.
I see where this is.
Imagine.
We're already
Shut
getting
down everybody at once.
Fuck it. Yeah. Imagine if they go, okay, it's not like gas, bro. You okay? You can turn the pumps off. I understand that.
Yeah.
They've done it before, but I'm just saying, electricity is way easier to maintain, and it's the biggest threat they say is the grid, and
Yeah.
how you can cut the grid.
Like
off and shit.
Texas.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know. It is a little like
Oh.
You can still talk.
yeah. It is a little questionable.
It's still
as to-
recording and stuff? Or
Yeah. We can just pause.
seen that joint happening in Texas and shit.
Yeah, we'll transition into
Shit
another time.
froze. Whoa.
That's a sign.
That's the battery going dead.
Because it goes dead like that because of the 4K.
No, the battery was low.
Oh.
That's why I got up in the middle. We was talking and charged this one.
True.
Go back and forth. Or should have enough.
I don't think there's aliens.
No, I think it's aliens. But I don't think they highlight it depicted to be.
I've said it before.
Things like
If there
mermaids.
is aliens, it's our government because there's no fucking way.
I think they probably aliens too though. Like you heard the draconians and all that.
Mm-mm.
They were like they reptiles. They reptilians.
I was about to say, like,
Not for real though.
if we're gonna be hearing this conspiracy theories, well, you gotta talk about
Reptilians though.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. I was talking about this recently. Like,
Mm.
why don't we have more fun about these conversations? Like,
Cause
think
people
about
get killed.
it. It's not even
People-
that.
people-
I wasn't even saying
People
that.
get
It
killed.
ain't funny.
I wasn't saying
You
it's
can't
bad.
open
It's
people's
like-
eyes, bro.
You start talking about people who are like, oh, shut the fuck up, it's not real. But it's like we're on a fucking rock spinning in the middle.
That's
of
his.
what?
That's his. That's
His
the.
finisher.
Yeah, that's his
Yeah.
finisher.
But
that's
not-
the finisher.
You gotta think about it though, like
But why not talk about it?
it's cause
Yeah.
they done brought it to sleep with schooling so much, bro. They think it's not possible. Like think about when you like it's just a movie. We've been hearing that whole life. It's just a movie.
Yeah.
And movies have been real life if you think about it.
Real life,
Everything
bro.
that be happening in
Yes.
the movies
Depicted
is
it.
set up for like.
Yes.
Bro, thank y'all. I'm so happy you said that. I've been saying this, bro. All
What?
I see is zombie shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro,
But
that's
it's been
dumb.
like that since like the 1950s, 60s.
You think they trying to push the agenda? So I think, or not think, yeah. So I've heard this theory of like, what you see in the movie is preparing you for what happens in real life.
Yes.
So like when it happens, you be like, oh, you're not as shocked because it came out in the movie theater.
Yeah.
Or, like,
and
you've
then like
already-
even deeper
become
like with
accustomed to it.
conspiracy theories, they have to tell you what they're gonna do in
Yeah.
advance. It's probably like the laws.
But
So,
then
like,
look at like you said, like the multiverse and all these superhero movies.
Yeah.
They started talking about the multiverse, and then randomly it was metaverse.
Metaverse,
and
yeah.
and Web3 and all this shit. Like they just coincided
Crypto.
so quick.
like the LA, the Staples Center. How you gonna change it to crypto?
Yeah, it's
You feel me? It's
wild.
like wow, like the
Yeah,
Staples
the
Center.
Staples Center.
Like, what?
That's a legendary jump. But that's
That's
probably
co-
what they thought when they changed the Staples Center to like the Forum. That's probably like the Forum going to stay the same.
Yeah, and then
It's
the
just
part of the
FTX
time.
shit.
The
Yeah.
biggest bidder. The biggest bidder. Wherever the money at.
Yeah.
That's all it is. That's all they care about.
I just hope, I'll just say this right, I hope that when we die, we get answers. It's the shittiest movie ever if it just turns off and that's fucking obvious.
We come back as chickens.
Bro. Nah, if I come back, hey, I come back as chicken. I'm being smart.
Bro, have you seen the dog that was like conscious?
What?
So there was this dog. I don't even know what kind of dog. White dog, big fur. But you know they have those little buttons where they can kind of like speak to you type shit. Well, there was this dog that was like asking these wild ass questions with the buttons like, "Who is that?" And it was looking at themselves in the mirror. You know, dogs never really see themselves in the mirror. They just be walking. Yeah. The dog was like dead ass looking in the mirror, hitting the button like, "Who is that?" Asking like, "Who is the dog?"
Whoa.
That's wild.
Yeah. He fucked up.
He and that,
that's voodoo.
That shell of a body gone.
That's voodoo. Somebody put voodoo on him.
Like magic,
voodoo real, bro. Voodoo real, bro.
No, I believe in that.
I believe all that shit is real, bro. Anything they ever put on, I think that shit. Vampires real. All of that shit real. I believe all that shit.
I feel like I used to be the person that was like, bro, get the fuck out of here. But now I'm starting to be like, why not?
Why not?
Why couldn't it be real?
Why not? Like you said though, we on a rock in the middle of anywhere that's spinning.
Yes, and I hate thinking about that shit too.
With
like,
billions of gallons of water that can just flood us whenever. Like I would just be thinking like, man, damn, what if we goddamn as soon as the a wave just hit us and take us out? I'd be scared to travel certain places. I'm like, if a tsunami hit me, there's no way I can survive this. You feel me? Like, I don't want to.
Yeah, if you really started thinking about it, I'd be like, yo, we ain't got no survival skills,
no control,
bro. And no control.
And look, and where we at, bro? We're geographically in the worst position ever in the United States, bro. Like if we had like a nuclear attack.
Oh yeah, next to DC. We're here.
Not even next to DC. We're next to Norfolk. The naval base.
Oh,
It's the biggest naval base in the world.
Is it?
In the world.
I didn't know that.
Look it up.
Yeah,
in the
a lot
world.
of people be going to Norfolk.
In the world, bro. So we 100 miles from there, 100 miles from that. If
I'm moving.
It's a tsunami was to hit Norfolk or Virginia Beach, it's gonna land in Richmond. Cause we only 100 miles away. It's gonna take us out.
What are we doing? Why are we here?
Fucking with Richmond, bro.
All that ocean.
If they heard about Richmond.
All that
What
ocean.
you gonna do with all that
What do you
ocean?
mean a tsunami heard about Richmond? What? It's just an earthquake, bro.
The earth don't
It's an
care.
earthquake.
I was trying to tell you, there's a reason a tsunami's never hit Richmond because they're not fucking with us.
Bro, it's an earthquake. That's all it takes is an earthquake. We have
The
earthquakes.
ego of you to say
What the hell?
Richmond.
We got earthquakes. We done.
If I saw a tsunami, you better turn around, buddy.
You can't.
You better turn around.
Hey man,
Hey,
you
It's
cannot
gonna land
be
right here in Richmond, bro. There it is. It's gonna land in Richmond.
you speaking this shit into existence. You way too confident over there.
I've been thinking about this since I was 15 years old, bro.
I ain't about to lie to you, bro. When 2012 came out and they was talking about the Mayan calendar,
Bruh, I went to
thought-
my grandma's house and laid on the couch. My friends was going out to a party. It's like, you want to go, Troy? I'm like, nah. I swear, bro, it got to 11:50. I just closed my eyes on my grandma's couch.
Bro,
She won't even. I was the only person in the house. I had to turn all the lights. I'm like, I'm just gonna die. I'm like this. I'm like, it hit 12. I'm like, all right, this is how I do it. It's gonna be like 2 more minutes. Man,
I was in Florida and I remember waking up hella early, watching the sun come up. I said, I'm alive. I got another one.
Is it?
Bro, I thought it was over.
But you know they said though, like our calendar is wrong though, cause we on the Gregorian calendar. So like the Ethiopian calendar is how we really supposed to be on, because they're actually 8 years behind us or something like that. So we added we took away a month from the calendar, so it's supposed to be 13 months. So they saying like when they say it restarted, it's not the time yet. Like it's only like it's about to be 2012. 2012.
No, they're not gonna get to run this one back. Fuck them.
No, for 2012 started when COVID hit. That's when they said 2012 is actually when COVID hit.
Damn.
For real though, they said 2012 is when COVID hit. And when you think about it, the world did end. Like, so think about all the stuff they changed now from it. It's a new world now. You feel what I'm saying?
People
Everything
are
is
so
new though.
exposed.
It's higher. It's everything new. We guidelines.
Bullshit, I'm not. You actually really just hit me with some shit because that's why I.
It
feel
started
so
world
weird,
over,
bro. Because I didn't feel like this before COVID.
It's
People were
crazy.
saying like, yo, the spiritual side, it was like, yo, you becoming enlightened. Like people are entering this fifth dimension where like, okay, you're not stuck in the world. You kind of seeing things for what it kind of is or what you think or believe it is. Where these like conversations like this, where it's like now you see that the news is like playing you.
It's the year to
Like
seven. It's the awakening.
yeah,
Year to
it's the year to
seven.
seven.
Year to seven. It's the awakening.
I've been looking at that life path shit, trying
That
to just figure
that
out
shit
who I
is
am
real,
for myself.
bro.
Because
What's your life path number?
I
I think mine's a 3.
I think mine's 5.
Mine's a 3.
Is that
Hold on,
that?
no, I'm gonna figure it out.
I gotta do mine then.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'll tell you because
Have you
it's
ever
just
done one where
adding.
It's like INEF or INFE, whatever the hell it's called. I can't.
I know
think
that
of it
one.
off the top of my head. But it's like a personality thing. I've never done.
Oh, I
something-
heard it.
Yeah, 5.
5? Okay.
Yeah.
I've never done something and it fucking told me exactly who I was.
For even with your astrology, for real, like they got a journal, astrology journal. You put like the time you was born, The time you was born, day, in the city you was born. You feel what I'm saying? Even down to the city, it tell you exact everything, like your whole chart to like your moon, your sky. I mean your rising, your falling, your second moon, and all that. And they break you down to like it's in the stars though. You know what I'm saying? So that made me think about deep, like with like biblical references. So when they be like the Tower of Babylon, when they say they broke it down and they split it to all different languages. When you think about languages, it's not just talking; it's just like a form of like communication being part. So astrology is a communication. Your language is communication. There's a many things though. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, I get it now though. So when you put everything together and not discredit nothing, then you have more awakening knowledge of true self. You feel what I'm saying? Like your true power for real. You know what I'm saying? Because we discredit one. We'll do religion, but won't do astrology.
And that's the hard part because people also like get so stuck on one way. So like, there's been a lot of stuff where like I'm starting to get into the Bible and they be like, well, not people, but like TikTok, and you start getting these algorithms. Yeah. But people are like, yo, you gotta stay away from astrology if you're gonna stick to the true knowledge of the Bible. But it's like, yo, all this stuff is
and all of it's in there. Like even with like voodoo and all this stuff, it's like all them joints correlate to like. Now I see why, like, you can know all that shit. You would be a powerful motherfucker. You know yourself, and plus with, like, powers, because I do believe, like, we can't harness powers, because, like, we so lazy. Like, look how dumbed down we are and how strong we could be. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I damn sure can believe it. You know what I'm saying? Especially, like, because, like, the way our lifestyle and, like, the culture it makes us weak. Like, even we over-sexualize. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I remember a couple... Like, not just long, like I nutted 3 times, bro. I felt like I was ready to die. That was so weak. I could barely move. That's what I'm saying, though. So pictures like monks and stuff who don't even be nutting this shit. Man.
That boy floating.
Picture what they could do. And they not angry. You know what I'm saying? If I don't nut for a week, I'm a fucking bully, bro. Like, you can't say nothing to me. I'm short-tempered. But it's like, it's because I've been over-sexualized my whole life. So it's like, I don't know how to even control that type of life force in me. I be on some, and as soon as I nut, I be like, damn, Troi, I've been tripping all week, bro. Like, for real, though. Like, I need to calm down, but I just ain't know how to master that yet. So picture people who know how to master that and then eat right and all this stuff. Because, like, think about what we eat. Fast food and all this shit. Even when I was in at the vegan joint, it's like, they just trying to put processed food with vegan. So it's like, bro, there's no seeds and fruits. It's like everything is meant to take away our powers of what we can be. You got to think about, like, why would they create that? It's like, let's just dumb them down.
I started watching anime for, like really getting anime. I used to watch it and like maybe it just be background on TV. But I started watching this shit and like they be speaking in parables, bro. They be talking.
They tell you.
Like I'm watching Hunter x Hunter and
I gotta get into that stuff.
Bro, that shit's fire. So there's this one John they was going to, it was like the Hotel of Angels. So it's a big hotel. These kids, they was like, yo, we trying to figure out like we gonna fight, get this money. Because instead of just practicing or going to get bread, you can fight these people. They give you a check. Blah, blah, blah. This, that, and third to say they found this teacher who taught them like this power of nin, but it was dead ass like just meditation. But the way they explained it for the anime side was like, yo, you figure out how to control your mind. You focus on one idea, and then like this aura, like going Super Saiyan type shit. And it was just like, oh, that makes sense if you thought about it in real life, where it's just like, yo, if you were able to focus your mind on one thought, one process, and then
you could do
meditation.
Meditation.
I've not done meditation long enough to do that, but I can't even imagine doing that.
But I ain't gonna lie though.
I'm not saying it can't happen.
Yeah.
I can't even.
It's routine though.
Thing, like where he's saying like, yo, they've pushed you so far away from what is. Yeah. So like you probably feel like, yo, it's to the point where you so far gone, you feel like you can't even get there.
Dude.
But it's just constant repetition.
Bro, I had went vegetarian for 2 years, right? Mm-hmm. And I wake up every morning, meditate, go on in the sun. I be grounded and everything like this. There's underwear and barefoot out there. Like I just be out there just sitting, I meditate and just sit in the sun for an hour, sweating and stuff. Then after a while, like when I start dreaming, I start astroplaning for real. So like I really like I be out of my body and really be like a vision, like moving around, like I can see myself. Type. So I'm like, what, like for real? And then like even with my problems, I would be solving them then. And I was like so at peace and stuff. Then I let the world get to me because they was like, Troi, you so skinny. Because I was down to 185. Like 2 years ago, I was 185, bro. Yeah. So it's like, I'm 204 now. So pitch me on to like, you sick and all that. So I'm like, man, I got to start eating meat again and stuff. So it's like, it pushed me away from, I don't know where I would have been at if I would have still been on that joint now though. But it's just simple stuff like that. And I was doing like just vegetarian, like on the basic level, not even like no super joint. So it's like, picture, I could have been on some super stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because I was cut up and everything, but it's like I let the world get to me because what we believe with this stuff, you know what I'm saying?
And that's hard to kind of differentiate. Like listen to the world and then listen to yourself. Because I feel like a lot of times you still got to be in tune with what's
Yeah,
going on.
yeah.
But like, how do you like
walk through the
mitigate
world
it?
like you by yourself for real? Cause you seem like a
Yeah.
weirdo. Cause like even my dad be like, "What are you doing outside?" I'm like, "I'm meditating." Like, the fuck? Like you know what I'm saying? It's like it's crazy though. So like you look like the psycho
The
out there, but
eyeball,
yeah, but I straight was at peace with
But
everything.
that's the difference. Is it's like, bro, if everyone was doing this,
If everyone was doing it,
it's like someone was telling me, I think it was my big brother. He was like, because I take Adderall.
Yeah.
And he's like, look at the drugs, just Adderall, just hone in on that one specifically. Look at the drugs that are legal.
Yeah.
And the things that aren't legal.
Yeah.
Isn't that like one off? Well, isn't
It's a
Adderall like
salt.
one off
It's a
from
salt molecule off
coke
meth.
or something like that?
It's meth.
Yeah.
It's a salt molecule off meth.
what
Adderall.
Ooh, I was on the bed. I was on Vyvanse though.
Same shit.
Yeah, I like Vyvanse a little better though.
Well, and it makes you like a corporate superhero.
Yeah.
It really does. bro.
Zoned in though. Zoned
it's,
in.
And it's like, bro, it's like, especially, I have terrible ADHD. I know everyone probably says that.
Yeah.
But it's like, I really do have terrible ADHD. So, and I fought so hard not to take that shit. I didn't take it until I was 25.
Yeah.
And I had gone through school, so on and so forth, whatever. And I remember I started taking it, and I was like, yo, the things that I was very insecure about myself.
Yeah.
My ability to like focus, my ability to stay on one task, my ability to like be organized, all those things that I wasn't able to do.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, I'm killing this shit.
But what did it take away from? What's the side effects of it?
I feel like well, I still take it.
Do you get drained?
No, I feel like I'm more I'm already kind of like lack understanding of people and not really empathetic.
Yeah.
But I really don't have empathy when I'm on that shit. Because I'm like, I don't understand how you don't see what I see.
Yeah, okay, I got
Like,
you.
what are you doing?
Like, just get it done. Like, come on, let's do it.
Come on, let's go. And it's just like, all right, dude, relax. And like, or if I explain something to you, if you're like, yo, how does this work? And I'm like, plug it in, press go, and then you're like, you're not understanding. You ask me another question.
You the dickhead.
Yeah. I was like, bro, like, it's not that fucking hard. Like, figure it out.
Damn.
So it makes me more like,
go on edge for real with it.
yeah, because I'm like, I'm just very dialed in. And then there's also, everyone has this where it's like, if I'm focused on the wrong thing,
Yeah.
Gone.
You yeah.
See ya.
I took that
Damn.
shit when I was in college trying to study for a finals,
Mhm.
and I fucked around and
Get in your phone.
bro, 2 seconds.
Rabbit hole.
Next thing you know,
Rabbit hole.
it was hours, bro.
Yeah.
The sun was coming up.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But it's like, why is that legal? Why is that legal and shrooms aren't? Because you take shrooms and you want to rebel all of capitalism. You want to.
Which shroom you talking about? You talking about like magic shrooms?
Yeah, just shrooms.
Yeah.
Just shrooms.
But now you fuck with Lions Mane? That's all I can tell you.
Well, I mean, there's a bunch of different ones.
Yeah, Lions Mane more like it's like an Adderall for real. But it's a shroom though. The Lions Mane
I've
shroom.
actually
That shit
never
good though. It's good. I be on that joint now. Lions Mane, check it out though.
No, I feel like people sound crazy when they say shrooms.
Yeah. They don't know different. It's different ones
But the
though.
thing is, it's like it's
from
now
the earth.
scientifically proven to not. I think it's reverse. Maybe reverse. Maybe it's wrong. But like reverse, I know help.
Yeah.
Depression and significantly help PTSD.
Yeah, cause like
Microdosing.
I was looking at like Kevin Gates interview because he really got me on shrooms though, and he did like the breakdown of how like they grow in the nature, like they grow like in a line where they all connected, like
They're-
all
yeah,
shrooms
they're-
are connected.
If one goes on this side, the other one goes on the other.
You feel me? Like it's like your spinal cord for real. So it's like that, it connects everything in the earth to each other, like with the shit. So it's like it charges us up for real. You know what I'm saying? And heals.
I told him about it. There was a dude who reads into like old like the Bible, the original one. I don't know, like
Ethiopian joint.
just like Old
Yeah,
Testament type shit.
yeah.
I don't know. You can look into it in a room, but
Yeah.
he talked about it and he said that shrooms were referenced like
Herbals
because
are heals.
They
Yeah.
believed that rain happened and everything that they ate came from God. So
Yeah.
then they would go into the cave and they would go to sleep, and then rain would happen overnight, and mushrooms come overnight.
Yeah.
And they would walk outside. And imagine if we were like no
Food.
computers, we had nothing.
Yeah.
And you were in a cave, and one day you went in the cave, and you woke up the next morning, you walk out, and these things are there.
Yeah.
You're like,
It's like
that's definitely
food.
sent to you
Yeah,
from God. And
yeah.
then you eat all of them.
Yeah.
Because
You
you're like,
have
God
this crazy
sent me
experience
these.
Yeah.
now.
You trip balls, you see somebody, you're
Yeah.
like, oh, I just talked to him.
Yeah.
It makes perfect sense.
So
like,
they make it like even when I was on my last show, I was thinking like, picture how the Indians were out in nature, like, outside their teepee, just eating the shrooms and just
Vibing.
they make. But think about the powers, the essence they're harnessing when they making kids or something like that. You making little warriors with that type of
Yeah.
energy. You know what I'm saying? Like you in tune on some whole other like it's crazy.
we're not the same. We're not even the same species.
No, no.
We need to be separated. Like
Yeah,
we are not
yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah. We don't got the same heart. We got like little weak hearts. Like, we like you saw
Yeah,
them.
for
You
sure.
put us back
Yeah.
there.
We would
we all
die.
dead.
They would die.
Yeah.
We would die.
Yeah,
and
it's
you
not
put
even a
them here,
conversation.
You put them here, they're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're still gonna be straight.
Isn't that
Because they
crazy
probably
to
gonna
think
kill
about,
us.
Yeah, he's gonna kill it. Yeah, we food.
though? Wow.
We making us
Yeah,
slaves.
you get it. Well, we have guns. So let's be honest.
Yeah. I will bite their fucking ear off.
Yeah,
I will bite their
that's
fucking
what I
ear.
was thinking.
I will bite their fucking ear
Troi-
off.
Troi might be alright.
I'm biting the fuck. I'm biting their fucking ear off, bro. For
That
real.
would be terrifying.
Yeah, it is though.
You get into an Indian tribe.
He was with a fucking frog, a toad little
Yeah.
needle. Ah.
That would be terrible.
Nah, for real though.
No, that's a fun conversation. I feel like, and I love talking about this shit. I can talk about this shit for days, bro, because it's so fun. Because it's a bunch of what ifs, but like also like, what if it's real?
Yeah.
What if some of this shit that we're
Cause everything's so scrambled, bro. Like
No
they
one
scramble,
knows
like
shit.
they scramble everything. It's like we don't know where. Each week is a new story of the beginning and where we came from and all that. It's like what do you believe for real? You know what I'm saying?
you gotta think, and especially like our society, if it's not on video,
Yeah,
shit didn't happen, right?
yeah,
Only like 100 years of our existence is on video. Everything else is just written down.
yeah,
So like we only have 150 years that we can really like look back on and be like, okay, yeah, this is what they were doing.
yeah,
Everything else is made up.
yeah.
It's literally and like
Well, this
Hieroglyphics.
Is, yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to say this could
hieroglyphics.
still, in some capacity, be made up. Like, imagine documentaries. Yeah, it's on video per se, but some stuff is just like, yo, they just
bullshit.
make some shit up.
Yeah.
And now
It's
you
coming
gotta
from
see-
their perspective.
Yeah,
like, it's mind
whatever
control
your
for real.
perspective is.
no,
That's right.
100%.
And you tell a good story.
And also you look at
The winners.
well who's running the internet and
Yeah.
what they're blocking and what they're not. They're like, I mean, they control the narrative of all of history.
Yeah,
You can't talk about that.
cause they
Don't say
delete
this.
stuff.
Yes.
Like as soon as this gets some traction, it's like might be real. Like it's gone. You can't
Yep.
find like
like
what
the
if.
Pfizer shit.
Yeah, like that's crazy. He got on stage and said that.
Bro, he was.
Did you take the shot?
Nah, I didn't get Pfizer. I got Johnson.
You took the shot?
I did. I got
My dog.
vaccinated.
You took the shot?
You got vaccinated.
I got the Johnson & Johnson. Look, this is crazy shit.
You got wire on, bro.
But this the
You
thing.
got wire on, bro.
Look, hear me
You
out.
got wire on,
We
bro.
just talked about this last week.
I
too.
be
That's funny
talking
as fuck.
everything about you, bro. You know everything about me, bro. You a fucking agent, bro. You fucking Reed, bro. This is Snowfall. It's Reed.
I couldn't win, huh? Because
What the fuck?
I fought it, right?
You're not human.
I know.
You're not human, bro. You're genetically engineered.
You just wait. They told me I was gonna get an extra hamstring,
You just wait.
and I'm be fast.
That's why you so slow now, bro.
Man, don't eat.
See, I ain't take that shit. I ain't lose a step.
Well, this is the problem. We actually brought you in here today because we actually have Johnson. Come
Hey,
on,
Johnson and Johnson. Hey, Pfizer. How you doing?
No, I mean,
Moderna?
I agree. I wish I didn't do it. I got bullied by society, 100%. And you know what?
Why you just didn't get the fake vaccine card? Oh, my bad.
Well, this is the problem.
Oh, my bad.
That wasn't in the white community. The white bitches were forcing us to do it.
What
so
you
it
mean?
was just a little bit different.
What you mean?
I didn't get a fucking opportunity to get a fake one.
Did you talk to the white people though?
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I just said without saying that. I didn't talk to white people.
You know me pre-COVID. That's all I'm saying.
Well, also,
About to say,
Also-
the guy right here.
I was thinking to myself, I really wanted to go to a concert. That's what it all came down to.
Hey, bro.
I'm telling you,
I
people
went
can sit their ass
everywhere.
down.
I was in LA the whole
I know.
time. I went everywhere.
I'm a piece of shit, bro.
Not saying I have one. Not saying I have one, but I was everywhere
You didn't get it?
Did you catch this shit?
for 2 days.
2 days.
Literally 2 days.
You
I
didn't
caught
get
it twice.
the vaccine?
CMOS.
Speaking of,
Yeah, let's plug it.
go
Shout
ahead, do
it-
your thing. Purple Sea Moss.
Shout out to Dr. Sebi, man. You know, we changed the world.
Where they get
The
it
real
Spoon by
deal.
spoon.
Where they get it at?
www.cmoss2go. Follow us on Instagram. cmoss2go. cmoss2go.
Yeah.
Yes,
Sea
sir.
Moss 2.
Number
Yeah.
two.
Number 2.
And
Number
we have
two.
flavors. We have strawberry banana, cinnamon. We just introduced the albino penis infused sea moss gel.
That shit get me every time. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
When you look at it, it do look like a penis though. I was like, damn, I get it now.
It makes sense.
It does make sense.
35 to
40,
40
Yeah.
dollars.
16 ounce.
Yeah, you gotta plug that, cause, bro, this is a good commercial for you. You can cut this one up. I was chilling at the Flag Football States shit, right?
Uh-huh.
You had come by, you sold somebody some shit, and I was eavesdropping because I was waiting to get a burger.
Yeah.
And some people were talking about it, and dude was like, bro, that shit. I ain't never been erect like that in my life, bro. He was like, it's like Viagra or something.
Oh
in
my
that
God,
bitch.
it's natural.
And I was like, are you dead? Like, you know me, I'm jumping in that shit. I'm like, so you dead ass, bro? Like, what do you mean? He was like, bro, I'm not kidding. I've never experienced some shit like that. I was like, all right, I gotta hit
Firm,
up
bro.
Like,
And that's the one thing about it. That was like my first
back.
sample batch. You
Yeah.
feel me? So I've been like studying more like herbs and stuff. So now this one,
He locked in.
it's got a
now.
bigger punch. I have extra ingredients in it. It's not just sea moss. They're all natural stuff. I don't want to give out my recipe
Yeah.
when nobody's selling them, but hey,
So this is because you.
This 2.0.
This what you're gonna start running with, like really just trying to hone in on making this like a perfect.
yeah, 'cause I've been selling sea moss for about 5 years now.
Yeah.
But I just I wasn't really all the way in tune with it. I was doing when I was vegetarian, but now I've really been studying like herbs and stuff now.
It's popped up randomly.
Yeah, I mean it really hasn't, cause
To me at least.
yeah, cause it was out there, but like they said, like the government destroyed stuff. Like Left Eye, she used to be talking about sea moss all the time, but
Who?
she Left
Left
Eye.
Eye.
She was
Oh,
a
the
singer
singer.
in TLC.
I don't know. Okay, I don't know who that is.
Yeah, but she actually she's a big singer and stuff. She actually went to Dr. Sebi, like his village or whatever, to get healed, I believe, of herpes or whatever. And then she was telling the world how he healed her of herpes, and then she ended up being in a plane crash and getting killed. Yeah,
And she was just taking sea moss.
she took sea moss. It's a whole like they put you to like a 30-day fast where you just don't eat nothing but sea moss. Like you get in a sauna. It's like you're cleaning your cells.
You can go to him now and do this.
He died 2 years ago. So even if you look back at it, he cured AIDS. Is it the Supreme Court? Is in the Supreme? He had to go to the Supreme Court because it's like you're putting out a false statement that you cure AIDS, and he beat the Supreme Court.
Damn.
For real, he cured AIDS, herpes, HIV, all that. It's crazy though. Look it up. He from Honduras.
I'm definitely
For real,
gonna
though.
look into it.
Yup.
You know what? It would make so much sense that somebody from fucking Honduras is out here just fixing these problems.
But you gotta think about we live in a Western society. That's
Yep.
probably all over the world for real. It just like the government, it demonizes a lot of people that have natural resources, like Mexico. I met a person who told me like most of the herbs come from Mexico and stuff. It just they make it seem so bad with like the cartel and stuff. They try to keep us away from it. Like we just think about cocaine and stuff down there. They got like all the natural herbs, like it's hundreds of thousands of them. You gotta think about it's a natural rainforest and all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So medicine, period. You know what I'm saying? And it's for cheap. Like they sell certain stuff like I forget what herbs it's called, like ashwagandha, for like cents. You know what I'm saying? Well, we pay like twice, triple, quadruple over there. You know what I'm saying? Even eggs, people are getting locked up for smuggling eggs from Mexico through the border because it's so cheap.
Insane
It's for riches,
they
bro.
Can lock us, bro.
Real though,
Smuggling
they're smuggling eggs, bro.
I
Cause think
would've
about
never
it,
thought-
a carton of eggs costs $7 now.
Yeah,
That was $2. So think about like they used to do with cigarettes from here. People used to buy cigarettes here, go to. So it's the same thing. The profit is crazy.
But if the government's not getting theirs,
A crazy.
They're
supplier.
getting, but they're getting theirs. But
you know what I'm saying? If they're not, they're
They-
arresting you.
oh yeah. They want their
And
taxation. Yeah.
my question is, bro, and it's never gonna happen. But it is crazy to me that we never are gonna rebel some of this shit. Like some people that are locked up for weed and stuff, like, and I mean, I'm a fucking problem as well because I've never done it. But like, I just feel like it's just so wild that we just allow them to arrest us.
Yeah.
Like we're just sitting there, like the Andrew Tate shit. He's just arrested right now. He ain't getting out.
In Romania.
That motherfucker's done.
In Romania.
Yeah, he's done.
You seen that tweet he posted today?
Yeah.
He said,
He's
"Picture."
tweeting in jail.
I guess he have called whatever. Yeah.
Yeah,
He's
he
like,
probably got a good
he gets
life.
visitation.
he's like, picture being in a bathroom for 23 hours a day with no phone or nothing with the lights on. I'm on day 43. I almost cried today. I almost.
That shit
Coming from him,
Yeah.
you know, he is no emotions. Like, get it done. But it's like you can't do nothing now.
You get broke down.
You at them. You got like your life is in their hands with everything.
And it's crazy because it's like, whose hands?
Whose hands?
Theirs.
And for what? They talking about like women trafficking. You heard the conversation he had?
Yeah.
I would never have him on the phone talking like that.
Mm-mm.
AI generated.
And you can't say it's not.
Can't say it's not.
You can't say it is.
You can't say it
it's not.
is. Because we're a little advanced with like all knowing this stuff. So picture an older 47-year-old here. Yeah, generated. What is that?
Yeah.
Like we just talking hush hush.
Oh,
you know what I'm
bro.
saying? That's
Yeah,
him. I know his
especially-
voice.
Especially
It's
older
like
generation,
wow.
You ain't gonna catch nothing.
He's a fool.
No. And look, the stuff we have access to that AI can do.
Yeah.
That's fucking nothing.
That's baby.
That's nothing.
Baby. They probably had this 10 years ago.
Exactly. So the
They
government
just gave it to us.
They just gave us that. That's what they do.
yeah, fuck it. It's about to get leaked anyway.
Like,
So.
I had a boy that was in the army though. He was like, man, we done had stealth equipment for about 20 years. Stealth.
Yeah.
They have stealth uniforms for like combat soldiers. Like, you know what I'm saying?
They've been doing virtual reality training for fucking 30 years.
It's crazy.
So it's like, yeah, I mean, it's not. You know what the problem is? Is nothing is shocking anymore.
Yeah.
Because we're so numb to everything that it's like, oh, aliens came out, duh.
It's fucking
it was about
aliens.
You didn't
time.
believe that?
Fuck is aliens.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, it's like, and I was saying that to one of my buddies. It's like nothing is allowed to shock us anymore. We can't even.
We desensitized.
Yeah, it's like, oh,
And that's scary.
They're
didn't
scared
know that
though.
was gonna happen.
Like you see on Instagram every day, you seeing somebody get killed, and you don't even move. You go back and look at it again, like wow,
Damn.
you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah.
You don't even blink. What shit? Keep going. You know what I'm saying? Cardi B, something like that.
Exactly.
Like,
What's that?
yeah, it's crazy though.
I wonder, man. I do, and like in a more positive light, I do wonder, like, what is going on? Something's happening. Like there is a bigger picture. Hopefully it's cool. Hopefully it's like something, I don't know. Hopefully like we'll figure it out, whatever, so on and so forth. But what is actually going on?
I just feel like we're in the devil's playground now.
So you think this is hell?
Yeah, I actually do though. I
I've heard
actually
that.
do.
I've had
After I
that
went to my
before.
shroom trip, I really like, bro, I'm in fucking hell. That's literally what I kept saying.
Could you see that?
I literally think so. And it's just a test.
With my trip?
No. Just in general. Because I've heard this philosophy like 2 or 3 times recently, and I'm like,
What that we're in now?
that this is hell.
This is
And-
hell.
And it's
I've heard. What have I heard that I like choose to believe that like heaven or hell is like the figment of like whatever your beliefs are. Because somebody could like he could be saying like yo I'm in hell based off of what he's perceiving and seeing,
Yeah.
and then and then his whole outlook of life changes because he's living a different life. So
Yeah.
he's like oh this is heaven like. I'm selling sea moss. I'm living my life. I'm got pursue eating. So like,
Yeah.
it's just what he's believing. Like at the time during the trip, he was probably in hell. Like he's
Yeah.
probably seeing some shit
Yeah.
that's just like, damn. But like, I think honestly, like, cause this weekend I could have been like, yo, I was in heaven. I'm talking to people that I
Yeah.
thought I never was
Yeah.
gonna talk to.
Yeah.
I'm down there in Atlanta. I'm basically just sitting there with a mic having conversations, and then I come back and there's some bullshit that I'm doing. I'm just like, damn, this is hell. Like, so
Yeah.
you gotta figure out how you can create heaven.
ooh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Because I feel like this is a test for real. Like I wouldn't say like this permanently hell, but I
I know
think
what you
like
mean. I
yeah,
know
like
what
it's the
you
test
mean.
Oh yeah, this
for
ain't
real.
the end all.
Yeah,
I feel like
Yeah. I know exactly what you meant.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
had
Do you feel like there's an extra life, like something after this?
Yeah, I definitely think something. I definitely think. But I like even like 'cause I be looking at like the Bible references and stuff. So it's like I think about your frequency levels like rising and stuff, and it determines where you go to for real. 'Cause I do believe
like
it
that.
is a heaven and hell.
Yeah.
Cause like even in the Bible, you know they got the reference of 144. You know what I'm saying? 144,000. Whatever people think.
Okay.
They say 144,000. But then when this is just my belief and what I've been
Yeah.
looking at. It's like no, that's the frequency 144Z. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know they say that's like God level ascension.
Yeah.
So it's like once you get to that level, you in tune with yourself. Then that's when you ascend to the next. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
Yeah.
Like
Because
going-
you know, like you said, we're in the 3rd dimension, but you know it's a 4th dimension.
Yep.
That's that we can't see for real, but they can see us as beings in that joint.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think you do. And then lower divide, you see like demons though. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. So it's
I
basically
do
like
believe in
where
that though.
That frequency, I like that. Like
Yeah.
you end up where like you finish off.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, somebody can be going through hell like as a kid and been a terrible person, and next thing you know they change
Keep
their
riding.
frequency.
You keep changing though.
And
You know what I'm
at
saying?
the end, it's like yo, it was a whole different person.
Because
once they
5 years
got
ago,
here.
my frequency just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I just heard some different things. So like low frequency people, they be around each other more because they can't be around. It's like they like demons for real. Like they really gotta stay around each other. So you see a group of people who on bullshit, it's because they so low frequency they need each other. But you'll see somebody that walking with light, they can just be by themselves and they bright and you can see
Yeah.
that shit. Like you can see a glow on people like and it feel welcoming for real.
Yeah.
But if it was a shade nigga, a shade dude right here, you be like,
I ain't
Troy,
tryna deal
you
with
don't
that.
need to bring
Yeah.
him around here. It's go both ways though. If we go
Yeah.
around the light, they be like, what you around here for? Like we might want to do something, so it's the same way. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a great take.
That makes total sense.
Not even a take, really. It's just is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it
Yeah.
is though.
Fuck it is.
Yeah, I try to stay away from that. For real though, like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Nah, because that shit'll bring you down, man.
yeah. It lower your
Shit'll bring you
frequency.
down, dude.
It lower your
For real.
frequency.
And it sucks when it's someone that's like close to you,
Yeah,
because you're like, you're kind of married to it to a degree, if it's family or whatever it is. But it's like
You can't save everyone.
No,
Like
you
you gotta get to like that's the main point of like growing in life. You gotta realize you can't save everyone, cause it'll cost you for real. No matter how bad it hurt though, it's like
Yeah.
it's gonna it
And
cost you.
The best way to help someone is to show them.
Yeah.
So if you do it, then and especially like that's something that I put on myself is like I know I got people around me that are like if I can do it, then they're like, oh, if Josh can do it, I can do it, and I love that.
Yeah,
mentality.
definitely.
Like if you maybe you are kind of looking at me lesser,
Yeah.
but that's fine because that means that it's your driving motivation is that if he can do it, why the
You
fuck
can do
can't
it.
I? So that's fair with me.
And that's realistic though. You know what I'm saying? So so
Yeah.
do it. Yeah. Inspiration for you. Inspirational.
Yeah, and I feel like that's
Yeah. You are though.
to a
You are.
degree.
You are. Fully though. You are though. Fully.
Because different, but my the way I had like come up to this is what heaven and hell is for me was like say you live make this quick, but say you live like a bad life.
Okay.
You do shit, you kill someone. Just use that, right?
Yeah.
They say when you die, your life flashes before your eyes, right?
Yeah.
We've all been on Instagram or whatever, and we saw something and it ended up in our dream.
Yeah.
Well, I always think like, all right, if you're a bad person, you're mean, you're fucked over people, you stole, you killed, whatever it was. When you die, you have that flashback, and then it's like boom, you have that flashback, and then your heaven or hell is the dream that you created in this life.
Mm-hmm.
So you go to that, you're stuck with that. That's the last visions that you had. Now you dreaming, and the dream is you're stuck in that hell. Whether that be like the person that you killed is however you paint
Oh
it.
yeah, because remember I was telling you about the shroom trip that I had, and I couldn't go to sleep because it was like so I had this shroom trip.
Yeah.
Wow. I started off, it was amazing. Like, I watched like Meet Your Spiritual Guide or whatever, and it felt like I had a pull to like my third eye type shit. Next thing you know, I'm in this space. I'm like talking to God. He telling me like, yo, life is the main gist of it was like life is fueled by distractions.
Yeah.
So if you really, and he was showing me, but like by example. So he was trying to talk to me. Hella distractions going on. And he was like, look at it like, you can't even be focused on me because there's just a whole bunch of shit going on.
Yeah.
Then I was trying to go to sleep. This is where the shit got weird. I couldn't go to sleep because whenever I closed my eyes, I was in this like alternate place. It felt like a dream, but like you said, the astral
lucid
plane,
dream, like a lucid dream. Yeah.
And then I'd be like, damn, like I'm still awake. I open my eyes, I'm in the bed, and I'm like, I'm never gonna go to
it's
sleep.
Like you stuck for real.
I was closing my eyes and I was like going to this place, astral plane and lucid dreaming, and then I wake up, but I'm still in bed. And I'm like, it feels like I'm up whether I close my eyes or open them. I was like, bro,
that's extreme though.
Yeah,
you feel like hell.
Yeah, bro.
I feel like hell though.
Bro, my girl's right beside me. I said, yo, I need to go to the hospital. She's like, no, you good. Like, just go back to sleep. I'm like, I can't go to sleep.
It's forever. The time goes so slow, bro.
You ever thought about, because you only have the feeling when you're on shrooms, but you know how, like, right now, if I told you forever, you cannot mentally, as humans, we cannot even imagine forever.
Yeah.
We can't. We don't know what the fuck forever is because there's nothing that we know that lasts forever. Yeah. But when you're on shrooms,
it feels like forever.
You can convince yourself that you'll be here forever.
Yeah.
Because I thought
that's how I was. I'm like, we in hell. That's why I kept saying, this is fucking hell, bro. It just feels so slow. I kept looking outside for the sun, and like it never came. Like I was crying, I was doing everything, just boo-hooing.
My shit was like 2
all
hours,
shit.
and I thought I was in that bitch for like ever.
I think my shit was like 10, bro.
Dude,
I threw my phone. I didn't want to see pictures of myself.
Nope.
It was just like I'm like, bro, I'm in vain. I just live in vain so much. Like I'm so selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just going through everything. That joint was real. But it's therapy though.
Don't you think, like, to a degree, not everyone, but almost, I feel like you have. It's an experience.
Yeah.
It's not a drug.
Yeah.
Like, that's something that I will stand on. Like, it is an experience.
Yeah.
You're not going to get addicted to fucking tripping.
Yeah.
Yeah, and if you are, you wild.
Cause that's gonna scare you for real. You be like, I don't need it for a good while. Like I'll take like 2 years when I need another right. It's like it's therapy for real. It's therapeutic.
It's like a hard reset. Like if you need a hard reset, go take that. Cause then you, like you said, you don't want to take it again because you just had this crazy ass experience.
Yeah.
Then 2, it's like, okay, now I got to work on whatever those thoughts were. If you actually like sit and reflect on it.
Yeah. Only thing else I might do is like going to nature with it. I want to try nature for real.
Yeah, I would never do it by myself alone.
Yeah, never alone. You need like a tripping.
Yeah, I need a friend. Yeah.
No, for real though.
I was tripping.
You did the hardest version.
You did it by yourself,
bro. At night.
With the
I was tripping.
Wasn't tripping.
You could lost your mind.
Yeah, bro.
So you look like you crazy.
That's what I was saying.
God.
Oh nah, he did the
you
worst
like,
version.
Yeah, I
whoa,
did it. Yeah,
that's the worst version.
And I felt bad because I was the one who was like, I didn't push it on him. But I was like, yeah, bro. Like it was.
He was like, yeah. He was just like, yo. But he told me the way to do it, and my impatient ass was like, well, I ain't got nobody to do it right now.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here just looking at the jumps. Let me just go
Because he
ahead.
wanted to do it. He was like, I'll just do it with y'all. And I was like, you need to do it with. Because I learned this too, bro. People are like, you need to do it with someone you trust. Yes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's also, you have to do it with someone that you've known for a long time, because it happened to me twice now.
Yeah.
Where I took the shrooms, and you can only formulate memories if you can see something. So, like, if I look at you, right?
Yeah.
We only have so many memories.
Yeah.
And I've only known you for so long.
Yeah.
I literally couldn't think back further than when I met you. Like, I was like, who? Like, what did I do? What was I doing, bro?
That's
like,
crazy.
Who am I?
Because the girl I was with, she's like, I have a mother. She's like,
She couldn't
you
think of
have
anything to
pursue
add.
eating. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you though?
Bro.
Because I was good
You
though.
get lost.
I was good. She kept saying like, I have a daughter. She kept saying her best friend there. She's like, yeah. Then she's like,
How long
I'm in a
y'all known each
fucking
other?
loop. Then she kept saying, I'm in a loop.
Yeah.
I'm like-
How long y'all known each other?
We know each other for 7 years.
Do y'all have a lot of memories?
A lot of memories.
Okay, well that's
Some,
good for her.
yeah, some of it was bad though too though. So we was crying a lot too though.
Yeah, that's good
Yeah.
though. That's
But that
good for
was,
you.
but I didn't understand. I'm like, yes, you have a mom, because I wasn't tripping though. I just was very like depressed though. But like what you said, she's like, Mom, I have a daughter. She's like,
Trying to figure out what the fuck going
like
on.
she's trying to get a grasp of reality.
Yeah.
She's like,
Because we-
I'm
we-
in a loop.
we run away from it, bro.
That shit crazy. That joint messed me up. I'm like, what is wrong with you? I'm just sitting on the
Yeah.
couch like, and she didn't even take that much. She took like 1.5 grams.
I mean, that was everyone's different.
Yeah,
Wow,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah,
Everyone's
yeah,
different.
yeah,
And also, every strand is different and shit.
yeah.
Because I've taken them and I've been like, oh, this was so much fun, and I've taken them and like,
Yeah, I don't like the little ones. I
had a
don't like them
fucking
shits.
completely different experience. But that actually, hey, look, I feel like we got
This room, yeah.
that could be it right there for real.
Yeah.
Damn, that's room shit.
I mean,
real.
that's nothing but
Honestly, I love this conversation. This is not gonna be every time, but I love this conversation for right now.
Yeah.
Cause that was a much needed conversation for me, and everything going on, bro. And like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of freaking out, bro.
Yeah. But what?
The world's weird right now. It is, and we're so numb to the shit.
Like shit we could do. It's crazy. It literally ain't
There
nothing we
isn't
do.
anything we could do. But
Just move to Bali. I see everybody moving. A lot of people I know moving. They got like money and stuff.
yeah.
They
Out of
moving
the
out of the
states.
country.
Yeah,
Yeah, they move out of the states.
Like Ian.
They
Like,
get out there.
it's some. They said something where it's like he put something up.
Who did?
Actually, Ian.
I don't know what that
Ian
is.
Dunlap, the master investor.
I don't even know what it is.
Oh, for real?
Hell no.
Oh, that video that you was
They'll put
watching,
you
and he
on
was.
the-
Oh, it was on there though.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
shit.
talking, and he was just like, well, he wasn't talking. He put a video up that kind of said like why people are leaving, because especially as an investor side,
Yeah.
he was like, yo, all you need is just like this amount of money recurring, and they're getting that from investing anyway. So if you had the nest egg, you had this coming in, whatever, it's hella cheap to just be like he's in Mexico, like he has
I know
a, like a
lot of people live in
residency or like
Mexico. I know a
yeah.
lot of people live in Mexico.
and then you know enough people here that you can come stay here. with
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like you can come back, like
And
he
you
probably
get
has
tax
business
breaks.
here. Yeah. So
That's
like,
why
it makes sense for people that's leaving.
And you see, people are counting on this recession to hit, and so people are liquidating all their assets in America
For real.
because they're saying the dollar's going to be fucked. Yeah, they just sold.
You think the
fucking-
dollar gonna stay around?
I mean, the dollar's not even a thing right now.
Cause I seen something that was like they gonna try to do that one world currency or some shit like that.
Nah, there's no way. We can't even agree on fucking how to run a country. They ain't doing it one currency.
Yeah, they
But no, there's no way. They have to reset the dollar. Though. They do have to reset the dollar.
Hey, you going to that digital dollar though?
I mean, you saw what they did before.
But
Go to the banks. This was before FDIC. So they could go to the banks, try to get your money. Oh, we don't have it. And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
fucking hard. You gotta think.
Didn't that
people
just happen at like Bank of America?
Yes.
Like
it's
people was
happening now.
walking in and it was just like, yo, I need my bread, and it was,
Dude,
but
he wanted 9
that was
grand.
the I think one that like it wasn't known, but that was some information that was out there where it's like, yo, a bank isn't holding your money. That you're
flipping
giving the
it.
bank that, and it's like
they're
they're
flipping that
what?
shit.
yeah,
Yeah,
they
for
flipping
every
it.
$1 that Bank of America has, they loan out 10.
See,
It's always been that way. And also,
but
it's
it never got
1/3.
to the point where people was like
They
not
want
getting their money.
though. They don't trust it no more.
Yeah,
And well, the real thing is now with the digital age.
Yeah.
It's one or 3 to 1.
What?
So for every $3 on digital,
Yeah.
there's only $1 that exists.
Whoa.
There we go.
What's that?
So
the
if
Sophie?
Yeah.
So far, I got the.
So if
I just, yeah, you got me on.
If everyone went and tried to get their money out, it doesn't exist.
And you see they killed all the crypto people.
I don't doubt it, bro.
They,
I think the government made crypto though.
they killed some shit of them.
I think the
The
government.
dude in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, I
The
heard people was
plane
dropping like
crash?
flies in that
It
motherfucker.
was like the 5 of the top people.
And then they got old boy, cause he was like big fraud though, right?
Mm-hmm.
For
Who?
FTX.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What happened?
He was, what was it? I don't know like per se, but he basically was getting all of the money from whatever FTX was,
No.
and instead of like
It was a
investing it into the
brokerage.
actually whatever the brokerage does, everybody was just spending it.
Balling. Oh.
And they were like betting on themselves. It was a bunch of shit. They
Sound like a
It's like a
Ponzi
Ponzi scheme. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say one of the Ponzi scheme. though.
Basically was.
He ended up getting locked up.
He's on trial.
Oh, he don't get life.
It's biggest
It's like hottest fisheries right
ever.
now.
It's like 1.7 billion or
But
something.
remember, it was like 2 brothers or something who like on a run still though. Like they crypto, they made like a fake crypto. They was on a run.
Oh shit.
I don't even know.
It's 2 of them. It's like 2 brothers and they on the run now.
I mean, honestly, I mean, crypto is the future in my
Yeah.
opinion. I mean, that's how I look at it because I feel like space on the internet.
Yeah.
Is gonna be real. It's real estate here.
Yeah.
And if once you monetize, like just like they've convinced us that there's a shortage of land in the United States, which there's not. It's just we've all
Or in the
condensed
world,
ourselves-
period.
Yeah, we've all condensed ourselves to fucking 4 states.
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Then once they do that, well, they've already done it on the internet with your phone, iCloud.
Yeah.
Oh, you only have 4 gigabytes on your phone, but you can buy some more on the cloud.
56 terabytes. 56 terabytes.
Yeah, I bought
That shit's
two.
crazy, man. I bought a terabyte joint.
Yeah.
Yeah, it giant work. Shit.
Yeah, it's wild though.
They found
But
a way.
You know what? It is wild, but it's also just cool. Like if you just take a step back and like look at it from third person, as like this is just like a video game, movie, whatever you want to
Yeah.
build in. It is kind of cool.
If
And
you're a
we're in
shark, it's gonna be good.
cool-ass
Yeah.
Part of it, like we're in a really like.
I'm trying to win though.
That's what I'm
It's
saying. You
cool-
gotta be a
it's cool.
shark.
Yeah.
If you're a
trying to be
shark,
one of
it's
them
cool.
niggas, yeah, where it's like
If you like the lamb, this shit is.
I'm trying to get a cheat code.
You gotta be
Up,
in
down,
the-
left, right type shit.
But the problem is are you looking up the cheat codes? Are you practicing the cheat codes?
Yeah,
Because the
that-
cheat
that-
codes are
that's-
tax breaks. The
Yeah.
cheat codes are understanding real estate. The cheat codes are understanding the stock market. Those are the cheat codes. So if you're not interested in those things,
Yeah.
then you just play fucking Grand Theft Auto and run around and hit people with dildos and take the car and go fuck a stripper.
No bullshit.
Not everybody's trying to learn all the cheat codes and fly around with flying cars.
But that's why you gotta be in groups with people who want to stay sharp on that stuff. Because it's
Exactly.
kind of hard. You get overwhelming if one person's doing it all. And
Yeah, I'm
just
about to
watch
say, it's
out
that
live life.
frequency shit.
Yeah.
You sit there and you trying to get better, and niggas like, why are you trying to lead us?
Yeah, like, what's
we
what's
cool
up
where
with
we
you
at? It's
though?
like, no, I'm trying to
You need-
fly a
and you need-
supercar.
Yes. Yeah, I definitely agree. And you need multiple opinions.
Yeah, yeah.
Because it's like, bro,
Strong opinions
I
too.
made a fucking website in 20 minutes with AI.
You made the joint. You made the joint.
He's doing some freaky shit.
Bro, send me the website information with the AI shit.
Yeah.
But send me all the joints though, cause I'm gonna
Bro,
use
I'ma
it.
show
I'm
you
gonna
the
get
website
on
right
it.
now.
All you gotta do is say AI 52 times near your phone, and all your algorithms will just start sending you AI shit.
He made this website. Send it to me like day of. It's like, yeah, bro, I built this.
In literally 20 minutes.
How much it cost?
$11. What the fuck? I can make you a CMOS one in fucking no time. You
But
do it,
send it to me. Send it to me. It's
and-
up.
dude. You could do all the marketing, but that's the thing. I don't even need to make it for you.
And
All
we
I
got the
do-
latest. We got the latest drop. We got the latest drop. We got the latest.
What
Don't
do
put all this shit out though.
No, yeah. This is.
I was like, get out here.
Oh yeah, no,
I
yeah.
was
No, no. And that's what I'm saying. Look, I was literally talking to Corey about this because I showed him some shit that the AI is gonna do that's gonna make all of our jobs a lot easier. He's like, I gotta tell my boss. I'm like,
No.
no.
That's
No.
exactly who you don't
No.
want. Yeah.
We
to
don't
learn
need you
it.
no more. Yeah, they don't need you no more.
We
Yeah.
need to learn it when
Yeah.
it comes out because I think one thing that we all do is like we're all like, oh, if I know it, everybody probably knows it. It's not true.
It's not true.
It's not even close to being true. I was talking about ChatGPT like 3 months ago, and now people are starting to slowly learn about it.
And still, people, it's not everybody knows.
Yeah,
And that's just like a 1%
Yeah.
of everybody. 1% of
bro,
everybody.
this website will take your CMOS, it'll put it on a beach, it'll put water on it, it'll give it a. It'll
No, I
give it a
need that. I
commercial.
need that at night.
Oh
bro. You
yeah,
gotta send it
yeah,
tonight.
because you sent the little flash
Look
jump.
it up.
Cause I'm gonna work it all night. What do I gotta look up?
Just type in AI, what you call it, marketing tool. Go down the rabbit hole. It'll do it.
That's
all
the cheat code too.
for you.
All you gotta do is like get into the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause
I'm going,
he'll
yeah.
change his algorithm. Oh yeah, we was talking about that
Yeah.
when you came in last time too. Yeah.
No, I'm
That's
with
No,
that.
I mean, and I will say I'm slightly a little annoying with shit like that because I just get into it and I'm
Yeah.
just sitting. I want to know. And
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this, dude? How are they doing this? And I also know that motherfuckers are making money with this shit.
Yeah.
Because it's like you can rebel it and go, "This is weird, man. Like, what the fuck?" Or you can go,
Let's get it.
"I want to." It's like the .com.
That's
bubble.
what everything. That's what everything. Like from horse to cars.
Mark
You know what I'm
Cuban,
saying?
Mark Cuban,
Yeah.
Mark Cuban, Elon Musk.
Yeah.
They didn't get big. They didn't get rich off of their what you think they did. Elon Musk started PayPal. That's how he got all his bread.
Oh, he started PayPal.
Yeah, he made PayPal.
And other
And
dude, he had a
sold it.
radio station.
He made PayPal. Was the CEO. Got fired as a CEO and owner. They bought him out, and then he bought Tesla.
What was Tesla at first? It was a failing
Tesla was
company,
Shit. Yeah, it was shit.
and he turned it up.
Yeah, and then he bought. Then he used all his money from Tesla,
Bad PayPal.
put it into SpaceX.
SpaceX.
And it did SpaceX, and then he was like, his last liftoff. He was poor. This was all or bust, and then that Tesla would have crashed too, and it fucking went off and it worked. And then he sued the United States of America
For what?
because he sued the USA because of NASA getting all the contracts, and he was asking for
Like
space
Monopoly.
contracts. Yeah, and they weren't giving him any of them. So he was like, "Okay, we're gonna go to court." Took him to court. Sued. It literally says on the piece of paper for the Supreme Court, Elon Musk versus United States of America, and he fucking won.
How much had to pay him?
A lot. They had to give him contracts for SpaceX, so billions.
Trillions.
He fucking sued the United States.
Why people don't know about this though?
And the best part, he's an immigrant from South Africa. He did all that as an immigrant.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
You don't mean that. That's like a Nelson Mandela story. I don't believe that shit at all.
I mean, it happened.
Nelson Mandela?
Oh, no.
Hell no.
What was the Mandela story?
The Mandela
He was
effect?
locked up for 20 years. Ended up becoming the president of the country in Africa.
Oh.
He was locked up for 20 years and became the president.
How?
He was locked up for 20 years and became the president. That's what I'm saying. It didn't, bro. This shit
Is
is
that
fake.
the same time around Coney, 2012?
No, this shit was like
long.
hell no.
Yeah.
This might be like 60s or something like that. He
Yeah.
just died recently though, like in the 2000s. But he been
I thought-
20 years, bro.
I find Africa to be one of the wildest things ever. Like, if you're playing Fortnite and you were to drop on this earth, in the beginning, you'd want to, like, all the resources. Everything came from Africa. It was completely
They say
stolen.
it didn't though, bro.
Where'd it come from?
They
Then?
came from Mexico. If
Why?
you look at some stuff though, they said they did like the genealogy of like all like most of the fruits and plants from there. They're not inhabited of Africa. They're inhabitants of North America. So like even when you look at the gods and stuff like Anubis, that dog is only found in northern Mexico. It's the type of dog. It's not even inhabited of Africa.
Jesus, there is so much cool.
Cause like
shit.
even with the pyramids here are older than the ones in Africa. You know that?
100%?
100%. You didn't know that?
I gotta look that up.
Look it up, bro. The pyramids in America, it's in Louisiana, California, and what's the other
There's
state?
pyramids in Louisiana.
And Memphis, Tennessee too. Look it up.
I did not know.
Look it up.
that. Hold on, I got it.
Look it up.
Oldest pyramids in the world. That's what I'm typing in. But this is the problem. If it says it's not, it doesn't mean it's right. Oldest pyramids in the.
You probably gotta type American pyramids.
Well, if it's in the world, it won't matter. Yeah, no way, bro. These say Egypt, 2630 BC.
Look it up, bro. Type American pyramids.
America, oldest pyramids in America. The Olmec pyramid and Lavin.
In North America,
the
cause he's saying
27th
America.
century BC. Egyptian pyramids are much older than America's. Nah, wherever you heard that.
Man, I'm gonna look that bitch up. They gonna fund that bitch however.
Well, look, you still taught me something because I didn't even know there was fucking pyramids in America.
Yeah, it's in Tennessee, Memphis, Tennessee. They got some.
I didn't even know that. What the fuck? Regardless of all that, still the pyramids in Egypt. Have you seen the new museum they built? Bro.
Mm.
It all aligns up like.
I thought all the pyramid. I didn't know it was a museum, but then they say like all that shit kind of like is wildly specific to.
Oh yeah, where the sun rises and all that shit. But then they made a museum that like lined like I guess finished it off, whatever. I don't know, but like it lines all of them up to where it's like a triangle with an eye. It's just weird, and it's like they spent like $1 billion on it.
Yeah.
But they'll make the money back.
Yeah, that's quick break.
Who did?
Egypt.
Egypt.
If they even lack money.
I don't know. Who knows?
I don't either.
Who knows?
It's interesting though.
Yeah, that's actually a weird concept to be like, yo, this all lines up.
It's funny. I hate history, but I do